Hello, and welcome back to the Gulag Social Club. Oh, hello there. Oh, it feels like it's been a while, even though it's only been like 2 weeks. Yes, welcome back to the Gulag Social Club. I'm your host, Felix. Joining me today is Byron. Uh, was that your intro, Byron? You just like,
Brexit.
for fuck's sake. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. But first, let's kind of start with the good things. How are you on the? It's a merry Sunday to you, Byron, because of course it's no, of course it's we're filming this, or rather recording it on it's currently the 15th, and this will be just for those of you listening. This will be the last episode before Christmas, and
Ooh.
because the first before we get into like the meat of this episode, I'd like to cover one main update is that just because it gets kind of annoying to organize consistently, and also it's just kind of and we don't really end up keeping up with it most of the time. We're going down from having an episode, or at least planning to have an episode every week, to now we're going to have an episode every other week. So, uh, so pretty much just like the recording schedule we've had recently. So, not much of a change there, I guess. But
Consistency.
yeah, and so uh, the the next episode, for example, if you're listening to this on the day it comes out, which will be the 17th, the next episode will be on New Year's Eve, and just we're going to try and make that a good episode. So we hope you tune into that one. But with that aside, uh, let's talk about this week, or the last 2 weeks rather, because it's been bad. um,
Brexit.
yep, as Byron says,
Conservatives. Ah!
oh, we're all doomed. I mean, for those of you at home, I write myself a little kind of structure for each episode of the podcast, and for this first part, I call it slot one, where we just kind of talk about a big thing that's happened in the week. I've just written, we're all doomed.
Brexit.
Yep.
It should just be Brexit. Brexit.
Brexit. Oh God, they're even starting. You know that they're starting to kind of recognise that Brexit just sounds like a cereal brand or something. Because after he won the election, what's his name? Boris Johnson went out and just like said, "Oh, we're going to get Brexit done, but first let's get breakfast done." Oh Lord,
Oh my god, that is so cringe.
yeah, it's pretty bad.
That made me cringe so hard. Oh my god. It's like asking a 12-year-old to name a child or some shit.
God, thank God this whole thing is like close to Christmas, or I'd just really be depressed to be honest, because there's almost nothing redeeming about this whole situation, to be honest. Um,
I'm already depressed.
I mean, like back when Brexit was voted in 2016, like the reality hadn't really sunk in because I don't know. For at least for my part, kind of thought that it might be like it'll be something that like never happens. They'll just kind of like put it off indefinitely, and then it kind of like the rea-
3 years later.
the reality
Uh-huh.
kind of approached, but then like Labour got increased seats, and I was like, okay, you know what? Maybe it won't be as bad as it could be. And now this has happened, and it's like we're all gonna die. It,
We're all gonna die. Just like, from leaving year or
yeah.
two, we're gonna die. We're gone.
Um. Or, I mean, the morning the election result came out, I went on Twitter and posted the results with the caption, "This is why we can't have nice things." And
Oh yeah, I saw that.
On WhatsApp, I put my status as, what was it? I don't want to live on this planet anymore.
It
Just
was a transfer plan.
yeah. So Byron, where are we going to emigrate to now that this is happening?
China, Hong Kong protest. Hong
Why?
Kong.
Why is
I'll
that
be
your
like that.
selling point for China, Byron? Why is that your selling point?
You know the thingy? Was it the Hearthstone streamer?
Oh
The one that
yeah.
just shouts out Hong Kong.
Oh yeah. I think we might have talked
Hong
about that.
Kong!
We might have talked about that in the last episode or something. But yeah, that was that was pretty fucking ridiculous. The guy just like supports um just supports a legitimate movement, and because Blizzard, they're trying to get that sweet sweet Chinese market. Uh,
Sweet, sweet Tencent. Ah,
oh yeah, because they apparently China is. I mean, it's not so big on like console games yet, but on mobile games, it's like a really lucrative market. And since they're doing Diablo on mobile next, that's where they're planning to
to be
sell it.
fair, to be fair, I can't wait for Diablo to come out on phone.
I mean, why? I mean,
And
maybe it's just me. I've
it's
never been too much of a kind of fan of that kind of thing. I mean, I like kind of top-down hack and slashers. I mean, one of my favorite games is Bastion. You will, whenever I talk about it, you'll hear me praise it to the goddamn heavens. But I don't know. I've never been able to get into stuff like Diablo.
I don't know. I've always liked playing Diablo and thing Path of Exile. So having it on phone
Path of
is like,
Exile. Okay. Oh well, each to
oh
their own, I
well.
guess. But yeah, there were
Stardew
actually.
Valley.
I kind of told I earlier there were a few good things to come out of this election, which kind of made me smile. So how the Brexit Party that exists. Um, Nigel Farage's thing after UKIP didn't want him anymore. They didn't want him back. So one of the main people standing for MP in the Brexit Party was Anne Widdecombe, and she in her constituency was beaten in the election by a by a gay candidate from the Labour Party who's
When
the
you
MP there.
emphasize beaten, what I was thinking of something else.
Whoa, okay,
Oh,
okay. No, but seriously, it's just like it's kind of a good sign, like a kind of just like a good indication of the just that there's a little bit of humanity left in the world,
a glimmer of
a
hope.
little bit of
Glimmer of
hope,
hope.
that someone so hateful and terrible uh is just like beaten by the very person they hate for no particular reason.
Because like the Labour Party said, they got us in the first half, not gonna lie.
Ooh, I think the DUPs, the DUP, they were getting losses in Northern Ireland as well. Which is always good because no one likes them. Uh, I mean, come on, they're blatant homophobes and just like massive. Uh, they just they're they're like overly conservative and just really hateful, basically.
They just sound like Chinese then.
They're like okay, are they like the Irish version of that? Okay. So, give me a second. Uh, so Byron, what's your interpretation of all of this besides just Brexit?
Hong Kong number one, freedom.
Oh, okay then. Uh, Quality. So God. Anyway, I think we've gone on for this about this subject a
Long
bit too
enough.
long. It's weird. It's just kind of becoming a bit like kind of crushingly depressing. So how about we move on to something a bit more light-hearted. Um, that actually kind of has to do with that because it's our recurring segment, Bad News. If you're tuning in for the first time or have forgotten the rules, Bad News is a segment where we go through a load of different news articles that are just a bit strange. And so Byron, I said I heard you had one. So how about you start us off with that?
Which one do you want me to go through? Woman
Um,
stuck in
just
bathtub or banana on the wall?
go with your favourite.
Banana on the wall is.
So
Wait, should I send the link?
no, I already know the story. In fact,
Okay.
if it's what I think you're referring to.
From Sky News, the title is Banana duct tape to wall art installation sells for $120K in Miami. Two
Sorry, did you just
editions,
say Miami?
Miami.
There we go.
Shut the fuck up, I'm
Sorry,
Chinese, okay?
mate, you haven't taken over America yet. You're not allowed to call it that. I'm on my way to Miami.
Miami.
What?
Miami. Like, by David Mercer. Two editions have been sold by Italian artist Yeah, we're not moving on. I'm not going to bother pronouncing that.
Oh no, but there's like an even better part to that story. That so you've just like so you've got one that's from like earlier this week. That's about like the kind of the start of it. But
What? There's another edition now.
there's like a second part to that. So so for those of you at home, there's an exhibit, a modern art installation, or like an impressionist art installation, which is just a banana that's like duct taped to a wall. Um, but it got even better when someone came along and ate the banana, and and in order so that they wouldn't get in trouble for it, they claimed that they were like a performance artist, and they were enhancing the art of it. Just
Oh yeah, I see that now. I see that. I see it.
someone.
Quote by the performance artist. It was very delicious.
I mean, to be fair, that I think we've reached like peak art. I think maybe that's why everything's like kind of going bad in the world recently. We just need to we just need to realize that now that someone's eaten a banana. A banana art installation. We just need to realize we've peaked as a species. We just everyone. It's all fine. We can go home now, back into the sea. Go
Throw the
back
PS to the punch.
back. Return to being DNA in the primordial soup. Um, God.
That is huge. So, hungry artist David the Tuna has eaten a really expensive banana.
How
So it's not
expensive
even
is that
though
banana?
I don't even know. And probably the entire thing.
Sorry, it. I mean, if you got a banana that expensive, why are you not just like putting it on eBay? You know. I want
Like,
to flex a £400 banana. God damn it.
there's like golden banana replaced every 2 weeks. Very, very expensive.
Okay. Um. So you said you had another one there. Do you wanna bring that one up now?
We have, I'll send the link now.
Okay. Let's have a look.
We have woman from by the metro. Woman rescued from bath after getting stuck for 8 days.
Okay then.
This happened on Friday the 22nd of November.
How do you? What do you mean?
I haven't gone through this yet. Let's see. News on Wheels proved
Oh,
they are
okay,
worth their
okay. This
weight.
one actually makes sense now. When you just kind of read the title, it's just like some random woman just gets like stuck in a bathtub, for like 8 days. Maybe she like super glued herself to the inside, but actually it was a 70-year-old woman.
This is clickbait. This is clickbait.
It's not really
We do
clickbait.
not
It's
approve.
all it's all true to be fair.
We do
Um,
not approve.
what I want to know is how. I mean, even in her 70s, how this woman was not able to climb out of the bath.
When I
Um,
was thinking bathtub, I was thinking they're stuck in the hole.
what?
Like, what's the thingy?
The plug, the plug
Yes, the
hole.
plug.
What, did you think someone was just like, just stuck down a plug hole?
Yes, I was thinking.
What kind of
Have you
plug
not
holes
seen?
you been seeing, man? One with like a 5 foot diameter? What?
It's like those like really bad
Your
porn videos.
mate, your plug hole is like a gateway to hell or something. It just like it goes infinitely. It's like that one Tomska sketch, the hole,
It's
the
an
plug
isekai
hole.
anime. It's an
Whereas,
isekai anime. To another world you go.
oh, have you seen my copy of the? Have you seen my copy of this movie? That one. I'm pretty sure it fell down the plug hole. uh,
Jesus fucking Christ. I was reading
um,
through. She is okay. She was hungry, but she is okay.
It doesn't actually kind of say how she wasn't able to get out of the bathtub. That's what confuses me about the story. Even in like someone's 70s, they should. I mean, I'm not an expert on old people, but it kind of makes sense that they'd be able to like get up and out of the
Let's see.
bathtub.
A
I don't
police
know.
spokesman said officers managed to get her out, and yes. So she's how did the officers even get there? Like someone reported that person was missing or possibly dead, and this finally involved bathtub
Okay. Well, I guess I'm not sure how we can move on from that one, but moving on from
from women stuck in bathtub.
from woman stuck in bathtub somehow. Um, we've got oh Jesus Christ! There's so many like fertile pics of But I think, in terms of like, in terms of just the true insanity that we look for here in this segment, I think this one is maybe my favourite. Um, the headline of this one is Kanye West paints entire body silver to perform the Birth of Jesus Christ play.
The second
And
picture,
there's
his
like
face,
there's pictures of him painted entirely silver. He looks
his face, he looks terrifying. What
oh
the? Imagine waking up.
he looks horrible, man. He looks like you know what he kind of reminds me of? You ever seen Doctor Who?
Yeah.
Right, you ever seen like the Weeping Angels, right? He kind of reminds me of that.
Oh yeah.
It just like in that kind
Imagine
of
fucking.
terrifying spirit, just a silver painted Kanye. And like the one, there's two photos. One is of him like drinking champagne or something, and the other one is just him looking like really confused at a
No,
camera.
the
He's
first picture, he looks so high. Like look at his eyes. He looks so high while drinking that.
he looks like do you know the Kermit meme? You know, like sips tea. That's none of my business.
Yeah.
Um, he kind of looks like that, but the second picture is even better. Because he looks so confused, he just looks like his face is melting.
Then if you scroll down, you see a bright blue. Have you read how I contracted HIV and
Whoa.
gave it to my wife?
Yeah, this is a pretty bad, pretty dodgy website. I've got VPN on like this entire time. um, but okay, so here's a bit of a according to TMZ, Kanye and others involved in the opera who were on stage and involved in the goings on of the story were completely covered in silver. So everyone to do with that production was just entirely painted silver.
He's wearing fucking tinfoil and sandals, silver sandals.
Oh my god, he does look like he's wearing tinfoil as well. That's that's the new merch in the Kanye West collection, you know.
That's the new Gulag Social Club merch.
Nah,
Limited edition tinfoil with
no, no,
sandals
no, no.
included.
Even we wouldn't wear. Even we wouldn't sell merch that bad. Come on.
I like it how it's like it's just tied, it's just wrapped in one area, tied.
Yeah. It's like a tinfoil toga. Oh my god.
It's a
So.
fucking tumor.
Oh my god. So.
Kanye and Co. maybe playing angels or of some sort. What kind of angel is this?
The angels of hell.
They
Oh,
say fucking heaven. Hey God, you see this piece of shit delivering you to heaven.
oh my god.
Okay, moving on.
Where is it? Okay. Oh, okay. Well, here's one. I've got a so whoa. I don't think I can adequately. Oh God. Okay, so the title of this one is Artsy Fartsy Outrage as Norwegian who sprays paint from his rear pockets millions in state support. So
What?
apparently this guy, um, Vegard Vinge, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, has done many strange things. As an artist, he has thrown feces at his audience. He has urinated on stage,
Urinated on
and
stage.
above all others, he has sprayed paint out of he sprayed paint out of his arse and controlled the spread of it using a brush attached to his very anus.
How
How
do you do
how
this?
do you even do that?
Oh, there's pictures of it.
Oh,
Oh, there are videos of it.
oh my God,
Oh
Jesus
no.
Christ.
Wait, what is he gonna use the oranges for?
Oh no. Oh, okay. I don't want to look at any more of this.
I like it
Oh,
how on the
this
very
is
bottom.
honestly disturbing me. Um,
On the very bottom, there's just a circle of oranges and a dildo on the
s-
right.
so it says above it, apparently in 2015 he juggled oranges and dildos and took a print of his ass. Uh,
This is $81K.
oh my lord. Okay, that's like that is bad news. That's just traumatic.
Oh my god, this is gonna give me PTSD later on.
Wow. Okay, so moving from that to a
Tax Taxpayers have worked hard for this money. Some respect is expected. Oh, I'm closing that tab. Fuck that.
so
Oh.
here's some other really weird news. Um,
I'm still interested in Kanye West
so
cosplaying as an angel.
apparently a so here we go. So this is my next one. Elderly man and his daughter banished for making twin babies and allegedly selling one.
This is
This is Nigerian news.
this is
Uh,
actually bad news. This is bad news.
this is like, how do you get to this state? Like, for a start, why would you sell one of them?
Man in his 60s. How old was his daughter? And why did she
I don't
consent?
know why. It says see more photos below. I don't really want to, man. Um,
I'm glad my internet's not working now because I can't see any of the pictures.
it's probably because it's like a really it's a bit of a dodgy website. Um,
Hmm. Oh,
God.
Bob died
So
on his neck.
Byron, have you got a light-hearted one to end this one off on after those two really weird ones?
Let's have. Oh, did I just cross it out? No, my penis. Where is it? There it is.
Oh, is it the fish?
Yes, yes.
I think I've.
Excuse
Oh,
me.
where is it? Where is it?
Maybe. By Sky News, thousands of 10-inch penis fish washed up on Californian beach. I mean, this is pretty light-hearted compared to everything else that
Oh my God.
we've seen today.
So, apparently these things are called innkeeper worms, and they burrow under the sand. But recent storms have moved away these layers of sand, and that means they get exposed. Uh, and
You know what?
oh
Today's
my
not a
God,
good day.
there's a picture of this, and literally it is the thousands of them. You can see almost
Yeah,
every inch of the beach is just covered with these things. Oh my God.
these seagulls are having a feast.
Yes, I suppose so. Um,
Fucking today has not been a good day for bad news. It's just been actually bad news.
but Jesus Christ, this is just weird. Um,
It's like the opposite of r/ don't put a dick in that.
yeah. Um, oh my God, this is just yeah. Just like the most commentary this article has to offer on it. I love that. This is such like a complete news story in and of itself. The most commentary the article has to add is this brings literal meaning to the term "it's raining men."
Oh wait, the last line. They can live up to 25 years and are even eaten as food in countries such as Korea and China.
Oh my God, it says as seen in the first the penis fish is a human delicacy. In South Korea, they call it gable. Uh,
Gay boy.
hmm. Um. Jesus. Okay. This is weird. Um.
I'm gonna get a bit turned on, not gonna lie.
Oh my God. They've like. Wow. I mean, they eat some weird things in
Wow.
they eat some weird things in Asia, but I think this might be top of all of them.
That reminds me of the thingy, the tree worms eaten in the Philippines.
Tree worms.
There's like worms that, if exposed to oxygen, die instantly. So people would strip it and eat it with
Okay.
dipping.
Okay, that's weird. Um, right, so I guess that well, that's the bad news for this week, I guess. That was a pretty mixed bag. We went from uh, God, I mean, we went
Kanye
we
West
started
horrible
we
cosplay.
went from bananas and Kanye West to the penis fish and anus brush. I'm sorry if if today we've caused you to be traumatized. We don't claim any legal responsibility though.
I think today's the episode title should be called "Not Safe for Work." Do not click. Do not click.
It's the unknown SCP.
Oh my god. Oh, I'm actually gonna get PTSD whenever I see something now.
Moving on from that, I think it's kind of good that we've got something we can laugh at pretty lightheartedly for this installation of our next recurring segment, subreddit spelunking. And again, for those of you at home or maybe tuning in, maybe tuning in for the first time or don't know the rules of this segment, we go through a subreddit, look at it, give it we give it we give our thoughts on the whole thing. So this week we're actually looking at r/I'm14, and this is deep. I'll just send that over to Byron there. Have you got it loaded
I
up?
got that. I got it.
Oh,
I got it
you've
up.
got it loaded up. Okay. So I'd like to start with this one. So it's like so the drawing is so the post is actually like a picture, and it's a drawing of a washing line with and pegged up is like underwear across the decades. So it's like 1920, you got like really long underwear, and then it's like 1950 is like shorter, 1980 is like kind of a lot shorter. More like trunks. 2005 is like the bikini bottom,
Fogs.
and 2020 nothing. So according to these people that post this, in approximately 16, is it 16 days? Uh,
16, 15 days.
16, 17 days, something like that, where we're all going to be naked. So I hope you're ready for that, Byron.
I wouldn't mind.
Jesus Christ.
It's just been a
Um,
normal day.
I mean, how of all the patterns to get out of recent history, why you zero in on that one? And I know it's meant to be like a kind of like a roundabout way of like idiots saying, oh, people are becoming more promiscuous over the years, but it
It's like you find it on dank memes on dank Facebook memes. That's what you
Oh, this is the kind of thing they'd be sharing on a Facebook group, though. Yeah. Here, this one I think is like this one is probably like an ironic post, but I love it anyway. So you know uh those statements. You'll have like a basic statement, and then like certain letters out of each word are underlined, so
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
it forms like a different one. What's the classic example?
I
Um,
see it now. I see it.
well,
Wait, the real question is how this is deep.
this is so this one is like an ironic one. It says the statement is she hated chemistry class, but it's highlighted. So it says he ate her ass. And
How is this
the
deep?
title of the post is the real question is how deep. How
And
how
what are the comments? Was it gluten free?
uh,
As deep as my anal canal.
gluten free? Oh my god.
If you scroll a bit more down, this is the world we live in, with a picture of three villagers all using their phones.
Where is it? Oh
Just
god.
go.
Oh god. So this one's a Minecraft one, and it's a group of testificates. Oh lord. And like the adult one has his phone and he's watching his two children, both of whom are on their phones, and it's just captioned with "This is the world we live in.
This should be our new
This
profile
is
picture.
so sad."
This is so
Oh,
deep. Can we
Byron,
get a like? Can we reach 50
can
likes?
we reach 50 billion likes? I know that's more than there's people on the planet, but come on, I know it's possible. You know,
Come on, people.
get those alternate accounts going.
Get your mother. Get your sister.
Send in the
Get your
Russian
twin
sleeper
daughter.
agents. Get your parents to like a video. Get your siblings to like the video. Get your fucking dog to like the video. Um, oh lord. Jesus Christ. Like, of all again, why would you illustrate this with Minecraft?
I wonder when it was made. Like, what was the source? What
Minecraft.
was the source?
And the top comment underneath is even if they didn't have phones, I would have slaughtered them. To be fair, that's kind of relatable though. Do you not just like slaughter the villagers when you go through like a village in Minecraft?
Boom, boom. So how's your day?
Oh my god, I've just been silenced by the post directly under that one.
With the
Um,
Facebook one.
yeah. So this one is this one is next level. It's like they feed us poison in the background. There's like fast food and like soft drinks and all that. So we buy their quote unquote cures, and it's like medicine in the background, while they ban our medicine, and it's just a crack pipe.
It's just a meth pipe. It's a meth
Sorry,
pipe.
I know people talk about like the medical applications of like marijuana, but like a crack pipe.
Why is this so disgusting? Why is it so
Since when
dirty?
has anyone claimed that like smoking crack is has like a genuine medical application? Like show me one like person who's somewhat show you like one expert or one person who's just genuinely claimed that, because like all the other Facebook myths, like stuff about like even some of the worst ones, like vaccines give you autism, that's at least based on a study. It's based on a
The
really
good,
bad
the good
study,
meme.
but it's based on a study that people have entirely misread. And also there's people out there who call themselves experts, that who have written somewhat researched arguments that are entirely false, but they've at least uh, taken the time to kind of make those arguments, even if that's kind of overall a worse thing for this world. So those people that claim that the Holocaust didn't happen, um, I
The
mean,
Earth just suddenly got rid of 6 million people.
yeah, I mean that's a whole nother thing that we're probably not going to dive into, but um,
But no,
even
you have to
those
remember.
even those people, they like write their arguments and try and make kind of like expert statements on it, even if they are entirely false and just complete bullshit. This person is just saying, medicine, crack pipe, real medicine, like painkillers, um, antibiotics, those aren't real medicines. God.
Remember, this was made by at super depressed emo dad.
Oh my God, is that?
Yes, that's the
There's a,
tag.
there's an at right underneath it. Just says at super depressed emo dad. Okay, Byron, do you want to select the next one?
Are we gonna read this?
No, just select the next one you
Oh,
wanna
okay. I
read
was
out.
just my sister's lock screen. She is only 10.
It's Bart Simpson crying. This is Bart
So
Simpson crying, and there's like broken heart emojis above his head.
no, not just black heart emojis too.
Are there
Someone's
black
getting
heart
edgy.
emojis as well? Oh,
I don't know. I don't know, Glenn. I'm not
oh my God. Oh,
English.
the best part is it's a Russian phone as well. It just kind of looks so scuffed. It looks like a real top tier bootleg. Um,
Yet. One of the comments, yet. Half the comment section is just people is in Russian.
oh my God. Oh my God.
Alcohol is cool, but have you ever had someone care about you? Me neither. Pass the bottle.
Okay.
This doesn't deserve to be on the Reddit on this
Uh,
subreddit.
so well, no, come on. This is like one of those fake deep quotes.
Yeah.
You know what? You know the people that I both love and hate at the same time. Those people that go up and post on like Instagram or Snapchat, uh, their status as just being like a black background with a supposedly deep statement on it.
2020, we have no underwear.
Because they're absolutely terrible, but you gotta admit they're just so easy to make fun of.
The one
Like
underneath it.
friend of the friend, like and they're just so easy to take the piss out of. Oh, so many people are fake. Oh, and you just broadcast it to a group of people who just could not care less. Uh,
The one underneath it. Wife, I have something to tell you. I'm pregnant. Husband, hi, pregnant. I'm dad. Wife, no, you're not.
oh my god, guys, this is so sad. This is
Oh my
so
god.
sad. Byron, have you got an Alexa? We needed to play Despacito.
Please don't. That was fucking
Wait,
cringe.
come on, I need
This
to.
is so epic. Oh my god, people.
This is so sad. Can we please get hit 50 or tutmayan person? Uh, um, Despacito. Ear rape.
Oh shit. 15-second ads.
Here we go. Oh no, I got an ad on the video. No. Oh, okay.
I got you covered.
Here we go. Can you hear that, Byron?
Wait, I need to
We're
say,
both playing ear rape Despacito.
is this what the podcast is turning into now?
Yeah, that's what it is now. That's all. That's all it is now. This is the podcast now. I hope you've enjoyed it.
This is not based.
Oh Jesus Christ! Okay, that's enough. That's enough. What are you doing? What was that? Was that? What? Oh Jesus Christ! Okay, what are you? Oh my God! Wait a second. Wait? I gotta check if this exists.
That wasn't me. PPAP, but every time he says pen, it gets base boosted. Damn, these are some old
Oh
memes.
my God, guys! This exists. I found Despacito mode.
What the fuck are you laughing at?
Can you hear it?
Oh, it plays like a second.
Wait. Can you hear it? Did you hear that, Byron?
I heard it. I heard it like a second of it.
Oh my God! Fucking hell! All right, I'll turn the music up. You get that, Byron? It's so terrible, but I can't help but love it.
I'm fucking loving this fucking Despacito base boosted.
The bass boosted Despacito. What is this recording term? No, stop it. No, don't play it again, for God's sake. Oh no! Please, Byron, no. Byron, I beg of you.
What the fuck is this?
Anyway,
It's not even that funny. It's just
I
random.
feel like
It's just retarded.
we should move into like what's been happening to us recently. Byron, you got any interesting stories from like the last week you want to share?
The last week, what have I been doing? Oh, on Friday, we have a day called Mufti Day where we have to pay £2 for charity and dress up.
I beg your pardon, Mufti Day.
Yeah, Mufti. M-U. I don't know how to spell it. English is my first language.
Mufti
Because
Day.
you can dress up as whatever you want.
Oh, we get to wear our own clothes at my school, so
Yes. Sorry, we have to be professional looking.
Yeah, you have to look like a complete idiot. I mean, God damn it. I hate fucking schools at sixth forms that try and make you wear business suit. That's just complete bullshit. It's like, for a
They're trying
start,
to
no,
introduce you to the
no,
working world.
no, but the working world doesn't revolve around business suits anymore. They don't understand that. Even people that work in like banks or anything, the most they have to wear is like a shirt, and like and maybe like a jacket over the top of that. It's like,
I was like, I don't need a suit to be working at McDonald's.
and like and if you work over the internet, even better. You just look like you can wear whatever you want all the time, right? It's just it's weird. Anyway, so and you go to like and you go to like a grammar school when you've got a day called Mufti Day. Byron.
Wait, I'm still reading through thingy. I'm 14 and this is deep.
What? No, we've moved on from there, Byron. We've moved on. You gotta let it go. Ugh.
This is turning into so fucking cringe.
Come on.
Should I bring the face boosters?
No, don't play it again, please. No. No. Oh no, Byron, no. Oh Lord. So what happened on Mufti Day?
What did I do? I dressed up as a fucking light stick or a bright ass yellow and neon blue trousers with shoes. Imagine that.
Yeah, oh, that's great. So someone who's appeared on the podcast before, Mr. Kieran himself,
Yes.
on Friday, because it was supposed to be like a Christmas jumper day, but not a lot of people really observed that because we're self-respecting people. We don't own Christmas jumpers.
And I'm Muslim.
Sure you are. Anyway, so what was I saying? So he got just from like a just by chance he got like a those like those pairs of fake glasses that have like the mustache. He got one of those,
Oh
but
yeah.
it was like kind of they were like green and red, and it had like a nose. Instead of like a mustache, it had like a weird kind of comical nose, making him look like a Christmas elf. So
Oh, I should have done that.
he just wore that for
That's
ages.
a
He also,
genius.
because he wanted to bring with him a Santa hat, but he couldn't find a normal one, so he brought one that was black and said "Bar Humbug" on it, and it was like, God damn man, you're kind of killing the Christmas spirit there.
I'm just imagining that right now.
Yeah, it's
If
weird.
the teachers asked. I
I
mean, I
mean,
had a plan.
I
I
imagine
was
at this
wearing a
stage
Santa hat.
the teachers would know better to ask for a reason from Kieran.
This
Um,
is normal. This is fine.
yeah. Um, Kieran said he was going to try and dress up as Santa for like during next week, so I'll give you an update on that in
That's
the
a fucking. I just imagine a pedophile. I don't imagine
in
Santa. I imagine
our
a
special
pedophile.
end of year episode. I'll give you an update on that, whether that happened or not. So, and for those of you home, you want to know if that story has a satisfying climax, tune in. Um,
Yes, yes, links. You can find us on
follow
Spotify, YouTube.
follow the Twitter. Follow us on
Get
Spotify, whatever.
notifications. Add my Snapchat.
Subscribe with notifications on YouTube. All of that. Oh God.
Add my
Anyway,
Snapchat, Instagram.
Anyway, so I think we should move on from there. But before we do that, what have you been playing recently, Byron?
Recently, I've been playing some League of Legends and I'm having fun again.
Are you?
That is a lie. I want to kill myself.
I mean, I don't think you ever have fun with League of Legends. You just kind of convince yourself that you're having something resembling fun. Recently, I've been playing a lot of different games. Because
What have you been playing, Felix?
I think I believe it was
Yeah, shut up, I don't care.
so last week on I think it was Saturday. I bought so every year a group of YouTubers, the Yogscast, they do a series of streams throughout December called the Jingle Jam, and they and it's all the money that they receive through that stream goes to charity, and as part of that they set up a humble bundle, where you just like pay in the equivalent of $30 and you get like a shed load of games. And so I contributed to that this year. I spent $32 and bought a whole load of games with it. So I've been playing a lot of different stuff.
What games were included?
So they had Guilty Gear. That was one of them. Um,
Oh,
Yeah. They had this game. I think it was. They had Throne of. Okay, so they had Throne of Lies. They had this game Dreadlands. Bastion was actually on there. I was talking about that earlier. Crusader Kings 2 was there, and it had a lot of DLC as well. Um, Kingdom New Lands also there. Omen Sight, which is a game from the developers of probably one of my favourite games so far, actually. That is Stories: The Path of Destinies. It's kind of like a almost like a choose your own adventure kind of deal. But they also had Chivalry, Medieval Warfare, uh, and like a kind of almost Shovel Knight style game called Cathedral, and this weird game which I'd kind of recommend is called Super Chicken Catchers, and like a tower defense kind of game called Yorg.io. But yeah, there's a lot of different stuff, and I haven't even really scratched the surface with what was there. So
You know what should be there?
I'd encourage
The
anyone
goose
listening
game.
to go check it out. This is Sex with Stalin.
Wait, this actually doesn't look bad. The super chicken catchers.
Oh, have you?
Oh man,
Oh,
so fucking
you weren't talking about Sex with Stalin. Okay.
Well, you think
That's
I'll just kind of say, yeah, that's pretty
that's
good.
the best game. Come on.
That's pretty good. Wait, what was
Um,
the bundle pack called?
it's called the Jingle Jam bundle. You pay in the equivalent of $30, and you also get you get all the games. You get a shout out on stream as well. You get your donation message read. That's what it is. Yeah.
The
they
mission
but
message
they don't
download.
have the best game out there. Sex with Stalin. I can't believe that exists still.
VR live game.
VR. Um. So yeah.
That is a lot of games.
Yeah, and they release two more every day, up until the 20th, I believe. So yeah, I've still
Oh
got
wait, they do
more.
discount something too.
Yeah, they also have discounts for Dead by Daylight, Two Point Hospital, I believe.
You hear that, listeners? Yeah, 5 more days left to reveal the next 5 games.
Yeah, but
Press on the link
you can
below.
buy the bundle throughout like the whole of December. So
This is for
I'd
charity.
recommend go and checking that out. It's kind of when I bought it, it kind of felt good as well. Like kind of getting all those games, but also like donating to charity as well. It's kind of a win-win. Um, this kind of just turned into like a promo for the Jingle Jam now. Um,
This episode was not sponsored.
yeah, not fun. So anyway, Byron, how about we move on to the quiz?
Oh boy, this is where I disconnect now. This is where I
um,
disconnect and go to sleep.
just gonna check something real quick. Uh,
Nice.
you just want to fill some dead air there, Byron?
What the fuck is this ad?
What are you? What? Okay. That kind of sounded like like the start of like a vacuum cleaner. Oh my god, no, not this again. Not,
What, you asked the question on
the
air?
audio's gonna get great. Oh, I mean I wouldn't be surprised if that happens, to be honest. Well, actually, they can't claim monetization from our videos because we can't
If
monetize.
there is no, if it's not even monetized.
Uh,
Yay!
anyway, so yeah, let's do the quiz now. So today's topic of quiz is fish. So Byron, do you want the easier?
Well, the penis fish.
No, not the penis fish, sadly. Although I think that might be that. It might be included in that. I don't know.
Why the fuck is the topic fish? I don't understand. Who thought of this?
I thought of it.
Why is fish the first thing you think of? Like, one day, this would be a great theme.
Yeah, well, that I kind of thought of it today, to be honest.
And you thought of fish. You disgusting child.
All right, come on. Do you want the easier one or the harder one?
Let's have the easy one since I can't even lose anyway.
The easier. I mean, you're just kind of working for a high score, Um, so I'm going to give you 30 seconds. Just give me a second. To name as many seawater, saltwater fish as you can.
Saltwater fish, a fish in the ocean then.
Yeah, so yeah, like, or rather types of saltwater fish.
Fish.
No, it's a bit more specific like that. So, for example, on the harder category is freshwater fish, and a topic of that would be catfish.
Sea bass.
um.
Nemo.
Anyway, so your time starts now.
Sea bass.
Yes, bass is a category.
Penis fish.
I'll give you worms there.
Fuck, I don't know any fucking. How
There,
would I know any fucking fishes?
actually, no.
I
A
eat
worm isn't a fish, so you can't have that one. Because
salmon.
salmon,
Salmon. Shut the fuck up.
salmon. No, not there, unfortunately.
What kind of fish? What do I know? What fish? What fish have I eaten? Cod.
Oh, that's your time up.
Fuck's sake.
Cod, I'll give you that one though. And I suppose I'll give you salmon as well. It's close
This is
enough.
rigged.
I mean, um, you could have gone with any of the following: sharks, clownfish,
Oh fuck, I forgot.
butterfly fish,
I was thinking of what fish I was thinking to
angelfish.
eat.
Um, there's also stuff like jawfish, pipefish. I think frogfish here as well. Um, yeah, frogfish. There's flatfish. Loads of different stuff.
Wait, what the fuck is a flatfish? I'm interested now.
Well, I think the name is pretty self-explanatory, Byron.
Is it just a flat? Is it actually just a flat?
Yeah, it's pretty.
Oh, fuck, I'm retarded. Pufferfish. They...
Yeah, you didn't even name pufferfish. Uh,
I was thinking of what fish
oh,
that I
Byron,
ate.
have you seen that video of a pufferfish eating carrot?
I'm such a sub now. Wait, is this like someone force feeding on YouTube?
Kind of, yeah. It's just a
What the
guy feeding a
fucking audio
pufferfish a
is so
carrot.
loud.
We're just providing the sound effects there. And
I would French kiss that pufferfish.
there's also. Have you seen the video of the raccoon eating grapes?
No.
That's a weird one. That's just like it's just a
What the fuck?
raccoon eating
What have
some
you been
grapes.
searching up?
I've just found this through like other people using it as a meme, basically.
Wait, the noise that's making.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird noise. For those of you at home, if you want to search that up, it sounds very interesting. You know, the raccoon eating grapes. But either way,
And the pufferfish.
about now we're coming towards the end of this episode,
Before
and
we end, this video was
we'd like
sponsored by the
to.
NordVPN. Shit,
I'm not like I have VPN, but it's not even NordVPN to be honest.
you fucking traitor.
It's Surfshark because I got it on a super discount.
Super, super duper ultra fiber broadband.
Anyway, so uh, before we go, Byron, what have you learnt today?
I have learned that you can force feed a carrot to pufferfish,
Did you
and
not know that? I
nope,
mean,
and duct tape a banana onto a wall to get $120.
and then you can eat it and escape. You know. So I think today I've learnt to eat art installations. I've learnt to sell your kids.
To not get stuck in the bathroom.
I've learnt to not get stuck in a bath. I've learnt to paint myself entirely silver. I've learnt that
Spray painting from the butthole.
I've learnt that Bart Simpson is very deep and crack pipes are medicine. Um, I've learnt that Byron doesn't know what a fish is. I think that's pretty safe to say, you know.
Yeah, pretty obvious.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Um,
I'm sorry.
but I think above all, we've learnt that this has been the Gulag Social Club, and I'd like to thank you all for joining us. Again, the next episode should be up on New Year's Eve, so look out for that. It should be we're going to try and make it a very good episode. Get a lot of the people who've been in, as it will be, a year of the Gulag. But until then, we'll see you next time. Goodbye.